Hi everyone, Linda Israel here. It is June the 20th, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Linda Israel. If you are in the live stream right now, type !raffle, all one word, and you'll be entered in to win a chance at 200 junk bucks. And you're going, what are junk bucks, Linda? I don't understand this. Well, junk bucks are points that are achieved by being at the live streams, by donations that you may make as well. And I just realized, where is it? There it is. Okay. Donations as well. And you can donate through Super Chat, or you can use Streamlabs. Robin or one of the ladies will share that. The ladies and gentlemen that have the wrench beside their name are my admins. If you have any questions, please put them in all caps. If I don't see it right away, ask again. It stays really busy, so I'm looking down at what I'm doing. I try to look up at the chat and look at the camera as well. So it gets really busy around here. If you could, please keep the chat upbeat, friendly, helpful, cheering each other on, and make it kid-friendly, because there are children that watch my show as well. I had somebody a while back say, you should mentor young people, and you should be doing this, this, and this. And I was like, I do. And one of those ways is through my videos. If you're looking for a fun, friendly, helpful group to be a part of, join the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. We're almost 20,000 in members. It's amazing. In fact, I was talking to Norella. We're coming up on our 2 years. In fact, it's this week that we were 2 years. And so we're trying to decide what we want to do as a giveaway. And maybe what I'll do is I'll set up a poll in the group and ask, what do you want? Do you want a digital download of a journal kit? And maybe what theme that you want. What else? Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to change the view of the camera and we'll get started here in just a second. But I really want to thank you for being here. And if I don't call out your name while you're here, please forgive me because the chat moves really fast. But I saw that Mary, Heather, Angelica, Robin, Melinda, Jim, hey Jim, and Kathy, and I'm going to scroll down some more. Margie, thanks for being here, Margie. I know you stay busy. And Connie, and of course, Norello with Calico Collage. Junkie Joe is my robot, so he'll be posting things throughout. And let's see, Kathy, hey Kathy. And I'm looking, Regina, nice to see you here as well. And I'm scrolling, I'm kind of trying to look here. Please do give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends as well. Maybe there's others that might like being here. Hey Barb, so glad to have you here. Boss fight's already starting, it looks like. If you have any buffering or anything like that, just refresh. So, oh, I understand, Elizabeth. Some people don't have Facebook. You can see some things that I share on my blog post or my website, which is lindaisrael.com. Hey, Giovanna, so glad to have you here as well. And I think that's it. So I'm going to change the screen. I think I'm going to start with gel printing today. Again, enter the raffle. I'm going to put that over here so you gals can see that. And I'm going to show you a few things. I do have a older journal that I made a long time ago that I thought I would share. If we want to do a raffle today, I just need donations. This was for sale in my shop for $47. So I'm just going to say if we get to $47 in donations, we'll raffle this off today. And I do have a tutorial that shows how I made this. And what it was some junk mail that I got. And it just flipped out. It had all these little flip outs. And so I added all kinds of little tags. I used wallpaper. I used book pages. I used mop-up pages. I made pages. It's got lots of little elements in it. I believe I used some of the Summer Paradise. I think I also used maybe one of the mermaid kits. I'm not positive. It's in the description box of this tropical flip book. I think it's what it's called, tropical flip book. Enchanted. These are little journaling spaces here. And then let me move this over. There's some more little journaling cards and pockets here and here. So lots of little things in here. And then on the back, or this flip here, it has little cards. And I thought, well, it'd be kind of fun for summer, since tomorrow is the longest day and first day of summer. It'll be very busy tomorrow. So I thought I would just share with y'all a summer project that I made. And this is even a little, opens up, has a little flip spot back here. This comes out. And then this opens up. There's a little, oh, looks like I need to put some more glue on here. And a little journaling card right here, so I'll repair that. Thank you, Carrie Ann, for your donation. This has little tags up here. Lots of little things that were made in this one. It looks like I lost a piece. That's an altered paper clip. That's what's going on. We'll just kind of set this guy in here. Thank you so much, Carrie Ann, for your donation. And it is not necessary to donate to me. If you don't have the money, you don't have the money. I understand that. I really, really do. So only donate if you want a chance to win this little journal. And thank you all for your donations. It helps to keep the internet going, to pay for the shipping of the item. And depending on the cost, sometimes it also helps pay for the supplies used. So hey, so glad to have you here. And thank you so much for being a part of this. You're back, but it stopped 3 times. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you're here, Connie. Don't give up. Persist. You can do it. I did move my face camera, so I hope that this kind of looks a little better. I gave it a different spot, so maybe that you won't see the top of my head near as much. What else? I do have some new stencils that I have put in my shop. I had a request for some honeycomb stencils, so I thought I'd show you the different sizes. So here is, oops, wrong page. Here is the large honeycomb, and I think I just have it called honeycomb. It's not necessarily denoted by the size. And then I have a, what I call a medium size honeycomb here. So it's a little bit smaller than the first one. And then we have a small honeycomb, is what I called it. Thank you, Christy, for your donation. So there's the small. And then here is the smallest, super small, I think is what I called this, super small honeycomb. And I just took pictures of these, so these will be uploaded into my shop by the end of the day, but the stencils are already there. And if you have any questions, just let me know. You like those? They're kind of fun. Keep going on. You can do it. Good to have you here, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Did I miss anybody else? Debbie, hey Debbie. I hope you're feeling better. I know that you said that you've been ill with some, I think, a chest cold or something. Oh, I am wearing a t-shirt. I'm going to change the zoom just for a moment. I am wearing my sunflower shirt that says, "She's an old soul with young eyes, a vintage heart, and a beautiful mind." Oh, thank you so much, Mary. Sorry, I was on a different screen, so we didn't get to see your dancing sheep. But thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Thank you so much, Norella, for sharing those. Thank you. Yeah, so we only need $32 in the junk jar in order to win the raffle at the end, or get the raffle to go for the journal at the end. All right, so today I thought we'd play around. Hey, Debbie, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much. We'd play around with a little bit of, I do too, Norella. I love this shirt. It really makes me happy. I'm glad you made it. I've got other shirts, and I guess I'll get these out before we get everything dirty. This is another one of the designs. I'm getting ready to upload it to my shop. The shirt color, Henry bought some new shirts for me because I didn't like some of the shirts that we had. So this shirt is, it's not sized correctly, but it would be printed on this shade of purple. So it won't be this, what we call heather, which is a blend. It'll be this shade of purple, but that's a little like Hercules looking dog. So that's one of the shirts that will be in my shop. And of course, there is the sunflower shirt. We still have the Junk Journal Camp Retreat, even though it is over. So if you were a participant in that retreat, you can get a t-shirt still. I'm going to hang these back up and out of the way so I don't get any paint on them. This is another shirt. This is a different style shirt. It's a boxier shirt. The one that I have on is a little more fitted. It's more lady-like, where this one's a little bit boxier. So this is another one of the shirts. And then we've got some new colors that we're going to be showing. So we've got a gray, I've got a brown. It's hard to see in this camera light, but it's brown, and a pink. So we'll have some more t-shirts added to my shop. So I hope you'll like those. I hope that you'll buy them, because I could really use the financial support as well. Let's see. Hey, Melody! You like those? I thought they were fun. They love the shirt with Hercules. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put my apron on so I don't get my shirt dirty. I think it's right here. Yep, here it is. I'm going to do that really fast. I've also updated the Artistic Stencil Club. Thank you so much, Julia. Artistic Stencil Club. That is a new program that I started a few months ago, and it's going really good. So I've got the newest designs, if you will, and I think we're going to use those today. So we've got, this one is cross stitches, is what I call them, And then this one, it could be kind of like check marks with diamonds. It depends on your interpretation of that. And then this one, I thought it looked like little button flowers. Like this is a button and that's a flower that's in it. So that's what this one is called. And then again, it's part of the Artistic Stencil Club, which is $19.99 a month. Hey, Christy, you're not invisible today. I just haven't seen you yet. I saw that you donated, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Christy. Glad to have you here. And then this one, I think I called this one Almost Calico, because a calico printed fabric, you know, has a little design that repeats over it, and I just think that's kind of a neat idea. So that's what I called this one, was Calico. So we'll use these stencils. I've also got my workstation over here. Thank you, Robin, for your donation. I've got my secondary workstation over here, and we're going to play back and forth and make some mixed media prints, and then we'll make a little project. So I'm going to try to go really fast if I can. So what I'm going to do is grab a couple of pieces of paper. So I've got 2 pieces of paper here, and we're going to go over to this other piece. Let me grab, throw things. Got my little paint tray. And I think what I'm going to do is I've got a little bit of yellow paint here. So I'm going to put a little bit of yellow paint into my paint tray. You saw peacock feathers, like an Art Deco style maybe, the one that I said check marks. That's funny how you see, it is funny how everybody sees something different. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess I could see that, the diamond part. Yeah, okay, well I'm going to switch the camera here. We're going to go to what we call the sewing cam, but it's going to be a mixed media cam today. Angelica busted you. Yeah, she should. All right, so I'm going to move over here. You may not see my face the entire time because I'm going to be looking over here. So what I've done, let me move my camera just a little bit. Okay, so it may not be perfect. All I'm going to do quickly is I've got a mixed media mat under here. I've got a little bit of yellow acrylic paint. And basically what I'm doing is I'm changing the color of a piece of paper by using a gift card, an old credit card, a hotel room key card, whatever kind of little card that you get. I like the plastic ones. They seem to work the best. I can now take a piece of paper that was white. It was just copy paper, just standard copy paper, y'all. And I have now altered that just by adding paint to it. I'm going to do the same thing with a book page that I have here. And I may need some more paint. I'm just putting a thin coat over the whole thing. And you may be asking me why. And I said, well, on some gel prints, when you go to print it, you end up with, where did I do with the paint? You end up with not the whole image that you want to use. I guess I can't believe I lost the paint. Oh, there it is. I'm just looking at different places here. I decided to put the paint in a drawer. So I'm going to add a little bit more paint. Seems this bottle is just about empty. Okay, I just put the paint in a whole nother place too. I need to go to the store and buy some more paint. Okay, so let's do this one more time. I'm just cleaning off my card just a little bit. Okay, so I've got 2 pages here that are ready. So I'm just going to let those sit for a moment. And let's go back to the main over here. So, okay, mixed media cam alert, exactly. Thank you, Barb, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, make sure you join the raffle. Just type !raffle to enter. I'm going to grab a couple of pieces of paper to lay over here. I need my brayer. That's not the one I like. That's not the one I like. There's the one I like. I've got lots of brayers, but I have a couple that I really like. I I know about the fern stamp. It is not in my shop yet. My stamp lady, Beverly, has been out of town. And she messaged me today that she's working on some stamp orders and my request to get the information for that stamp. I thought I had already added it to my shop, but apparently not. Yeah, I'm going to need my own paint store. Exactly, Robin. I'm going to have my own acrylic paint next, right? Thank you so much, Kathy, for your donation. I think what I'm going to do now is we've used a pretty bright yellow, and I don't know if it's the same color as this one. Okay, yeah, it's the same color. So I'm going to use a darker yellow, and we're going to mix it with some gold, I think, today is what we're going to do. No, I didn't see him, Christy. I haven't been online much this week. I've been working on a few things. I'm working on the yellow, the youthful yellow kit, which I forgot to show y'all at the beginning. So remember, exclamation bucks to check your bucks, and exclamation point award when you have 2,000 to get your coupon. But this is the youthful yellow kit. Isn't this cute? She put a little bird head onto a person's body, and she painted these with my gel print. So all the elements that you're going to see throughout this kit are my artwork, that's upside down, that she has transformed to be part of the printed kit as well as the digital download. So this is the printed subscription box cover. I printed it because I'm waiting on my print guy to get it ready. And we're hoping he'll have that for me tomorrow so I can show it on Monday. So this is all mixed media prints that I made, and then Norella altered them and put them into a kit. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So looks like Robin says that the junk jar is at $13.66, so our only needs $13.66. I also wanted to point out that Norella with Calico Collage, that's who I work with. She is my collaborator. She is a really good friend. We were chatting this morning. In fact, we try to talk every couple of days on the phone when possible, but with our schedules, it gets kind of busy. This is a new kit for her. Thank you, Christy, for your donation. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. She didn't have a summer kit right now, and she decided I need to make one. So she spent some time and made a summer kit, and it's called Sea Breeze. It's going to be reminiscent of the beach with pineapples and coconuts and lighthouses and fish and some hibiscus. That's what these are, hibiscus, and some other cool, neat papers and elements that she's put in there. So I hope that you'll check that out. In fact, we may have a giveaway a little bit later that has one of those in it. All right, so I put a little bit of some gold acrylic craft paint. It is more of what I call the, not craft, a more artist grade. And then this is the craft grade. It's a little bit cheaper paint. And I'm going to use my brayer and brayer this over a gel plate. If you don't have a gel plate, you can do some mixed media stuff. Some people, that yellow paint must be old. It's kind of putting crusty bits. You can kind of just paint directly onto paper. This is just what we call mono printing. And I'm not real happy. I'm really working this paint. I may need to add some water to it. I think there's a hair in there. I got it out. So now what I'm doing, I'm just going over this. It's going to have some crusty bits in it. I'm going to roll off. Thank you, Carrie. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Thank you for your donation. All right, so I've got some crusty bits on there, but that's okay. It's okay, y'all. I'm going to use one of the July Stencil Club, the Artistic Stencil Club stencils. I'm going to lay that right there. And I'm going to pick up one of the half sheets because I think it'll look kind of cool if I put it right there. I'm going to grab the half sheet. I'm going to lay it on top of the stencil, and I'm going to rub through the stencil. And there's paint that's going to transfer onto the paper. And I'll peel this up. And so now I've got little X's that went across the page. Isn't that kind of cool? And then I'm going to do that with the yellow, the other stencil with this big yellow piece of paper. Oh my goodness, you couldn't get him to stop talking? How dare he? You visited 3 Beach? Oh, wow. I am working with a gel press, Shania, maybe? Is that how you say it? Shania? I hope I'm saying that right, and I apologize if I butchered your name. I'm just a dumb okie. I'm using a gel press, and we're going to make some mixed media pages, and then as soon as I get a few pages made, we're going to work on a junk journal page. Yeah. Oh, my paper was wet still, and so it ripped. So when you're doing mixed media, you want to make sure, what do I always preach? Make sure that it is dry before you move on. And my paper that I painted was still wet, but I can still use this part. I can cut around it and use that. All right, so what I'm going to do now is there's still paint on here, but I want to add another color. So let's see what I've got. I've got an orange. Let's add a little bit of orange on top of the stencil. So I'm just going to take this orange and squeeze it on. I think I may go ahead and add some more gold. So I'm just going to mix it together. I'm going to use my same brayer, and we're going to go across the whole page and brayer that in. I'm going to lift the stencil, and then over here on the side, I've got a cake pan, because that's what I had, full of water. And I'm just going to lay this into that. And what that's going to do is loosen up any paint that's on that stencil, so it'll be easier to clean up later. I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to add a little bit of orange. That was way too much, but we're okay. A little bit of gold. And then I'm going to brayer over this. This one's messy. Messy. But that's what mixed media is all about, is getting messy and having fun. All right, so I'm going to lift this one and put it in my water. And then here's what I've done. I've made a page that we can use for printing later on. So I'm going to set that aside. All right, so now that we've put basically 2 layers of paint on here, you need to be able to lift it off of the gel plate. Well, depending on how long it takes you to lay this paint down, it may still be too wet and at the same time dry in places that if I were to go ahead and lay a sheet of paper on top of this right now, some of it may come up, some of it may not. So the key is to kind of let it dry for a little bit. How long? It depends on where you're from, what the humidity is like where you are, how wet your paint is, how much paint it is that you use. So it's really one of these techniques that you never know 100% what you're going to get unless you just really practice over and over and over and over again. Okay? All righty. Hey, Rang! Who else did I miss? I see Mariana. Hey, Mariana. Good to have you here. Hey, Angelica. Hey. Let's see. Yeah, crafting isn't crafting until there is some kind of mess. For sure. For sure. You should see my room. It's a mess right now. Enter the raffle. Exclamation point raffle. Hey, Candia. So glad to see you here. Okay, so I will use these papers, and I have an example so I can show you that. So this is a dictionary page, and I use one of the gel prints. Just imagine it's a different color, okay? But I used a gel print on that page that I knew I could write upon and decorate the page. I made a pocket out of another gel print. Here's another part of the gel print. That was an 8x10 piece. This is an 8x10. This is a 5x7. And then on this side, I made a belly band so that I could put another onto a journaling card, and I have space here. Does that help? And the live show isn't a live show till Mariana shows up. Good to have you. Hey, Vicky. So glad to have you here. We got a boss fight going. There are some what we call in-chat games. Those are games that cost 10 junk bucks to join, and you can win, who knows. You may not win anything. You may win a couple hundred junk bucks. It just depends upon what the algorithm does. All right, so I've kind of chatted just a little bit. I kind of explained a little bit of what I'm doing here. I'm still waiting for this paint, and it looks pretty much like it's going to be dry. And what I'm going to do is use some just craft white paint, just white acrylic paint. It's a crafter's paint. It's cheap. I think this is like a $5, maybe $6 bottle. When you get them on sale, it's even less. Use a coupon code. So I'm just adding a little bit of white paint, that was way too much. So I'm going to add some on both pieces here. I'm trying not to mix the paint. I'm trying to just coat the back of this. Whatever is the last thing that you put on your gel press will be the paste that will stick to the paper. So you won't really see it all that much whenever I lift it. Especially since I used white and I'm using a white piece of paper. And I'm just going to lay this down and smooth it out. Yeah, exactly. Fins on Junkie Joe's Jew. You're welcome, Vicky. All right, so I've got that there, and I have another book page. So this time, this page isn't coated. I'm just going to lay it directly down onto the gel press, and I'll press it into place. So what I'm doing is just getting that paint to stick to the paper. I want to wait just a little bit so it has enough time to transfer to the page. Oh, Christy, he's not that evil. He's just a bot. All right, well, I think the first one is about ready. Oh, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Mariana says she doesn't work at Hooters. I'm glad. I'm glad for you, Mariana. You might be eating all those chicken wings. So here is my gel press print. You can see the design. It may be hard for y'all to see the shimmer, but there's a little bit of shimmer in this piece. Isn't that kind of pretty? All right, so I'm going to set this over here to dry. And we're going to do this one. Yeah, Junkie Joe doesn't work at Hooters. Nope, I do not think so. Well, that's kind of cool. So we got the X's, or cross stitches is what I called them. All right, there's still paint on here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of a white paint. I'm going to add a little bit of orange. I'm going to add this golden yellow. And I shouldn't have because I know it's goopy, and I'm just going to print a solid piece. I'm mixing in that white in with the other colors. I'm going to go over here and coat this one while I'm at it. I'm going to go ahead, since I did this one so fast, I'm going to just put my piece of paper down and let that soak in for a moment. You love it. Thank you, Julia. Welcome. Hey, Rain. So glad to have you here. Thank you. I love the X's too. Aren't they fun? Oh, you're Candia. I just got it now. I was wondering with your name. The X's were something I thought might kind of look like, if you put X's, if you did hearts and then you did the X's on top of it, or if you did the circle stencil and then did the X's stencil, might be kind of fun as well. So, I don't know. I was just trying to think of things that also kind of was reminiscent to sewing, because, some people may cross stitch. All right, I'm just going to lift this one now. Then the pages are yours, Christy. Hey, Tina. Christy bits on the gel prints, so Christy gets all the gel prints when they should be crusty. You like it? Well, good. I'm glad. It is fun to just play and see what happens, you know. All right, so I'm going to lift this one. All right, so that was just lifting up the crusty bits. So you got a little bit of a void in the middle, but you get this neat texture around the edges. And you just never know what's going to happen. You used to cross stitch? I did too. I still have some cross stitch stuff. And Robin just posted, I still have the Punked Out Steam subscription boxes. Those are still available in my shop. They're there now. They are ready to ship, in fact. If that's all you order is the Punked Out Steam products, I have those ready to go. And they will ship out whatever you order them. That's what I thought. Okay, thanks, Candia. So now I know who you are. For the love of paper and ink is Candia. All right, so I'm going to see if this is ready to go. It still has a little bit of some crusty bits, but we get some color. All right, I think I'm going to switch colors because I want to do at least 2 different prints, if you will. And even though there's still some on here, I think it'll give it some interesting texture to it, you know. All right, so I'm going to add 2 different shades of a teal. Just again, the craft paint. So I've got light turquoise and I don't know what blue this was. There's paint on it. I guess what I need to do is put some tape over the names so I know what they are and they don't get coated with paint. All right, my goal this time is I just want some solid backgrounds that I can use. So I'm going to print over this or lift it with just a regular piece of paper. I'm not going to put a stencil down this time. You know, I'm going to try something. Now I'm just going to lift it. I need some color for this journal page that I want to make. So I'm just going to put the paint straight on. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the gel plates. And we're going to do a direct to paper technique. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do paper. You like the blues? Thanks, Michelle. I like these blues too. They're kind of my favorite colors. My car is kind of in between this color and this color. It's called Mediterranean blue. It's kind of a turquoisey metallic. It's really pretty. You love the steampunk kit? Yay! Oh, you did? Awesome! Great job. Okay, Norella, we'll see you soon. Bye, Mariana. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Alrighty. I think it's time for me to do a drawing. This is interesting. You get that mottled effect because of the way I put the paint down. I mean, you just can't plan that. It's interesting. Let's do this one. You're greedy when it comes to steampunk. See you later, Julia. Thanks for stopping in. You like the Tokyo blues? They're just fun. There you go, Margie. Paint a rainbow on your white car. So this is the other one. So you get a little bit of crusty bits around the edges. Just kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. These are almost dry. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more, and then I'm gonna switch my my view and what I'm doing here. You've gotten it, but you've not started it. Get busy. Get it out. Get busy. You can even get it out, start fussy cutting while you're watching here and chatting with us. I think it's time for me to do the drawing. So I'm going to finish coating these and we'll do the raffle. So if you haven't joined the raffle, please do so. Okay. What do y'all think of the sea-themed kit that Norella just made? I think it's going to be a lot of fun to use. It's a digital download. It's in her shop now. All right, so I'm just going to lay paper down. I buy just standard copy paper by the case because it's sometimes we get a coupon and we're able to go in and you buy the box and they give you a coupon code or a rebate form. And I get it for like $9 for a whole case. Thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, the sea and ocean themes, they're a lot of fun. It's really cool. Let me get my, oh, it's right here. That's the sea breeze, and here is one of the pages. I'll let you look at that while I do the drawing. Get my notepad out. Did y'all enter the raffle? Thank you, Michelle, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Oh, you're landlocked in Wisconsin and wishing for a beach. I am too. I'm in Oklahoma. There ain't any beachfront property here. Unless you're talking about the dirty lakes that we have, all the man-made lakes that we have. We're getting here. Good, good. All right, so let's do the giveaway. All right, giveaway. All right, we're going to pick a winner. This winner's going to get 200 junk bucks. I'll award that when I get off because I don't want to take the time to do it right now. But if you're really close and you need it, just mention it in the chat and I'll give you a second to get it updated. All right, pick the winner. And that winner is Heather Blood. Congratulations, Heather. You've won 200 junk bucks. 200 junk bucks. All right, so now we're going to do another raffle. Let me dig in my goodie bag here. I think... All right, we're going to do these little goodies. So, I've got a little baggie of goodies that I put together. All right, I'm making sure I didn't... You love the colors range? I think it's really pretty. Thank you, Amanda, for your donation. All right, congratulations, Heather. All right, so the next giveaway are going to be these items. You're going to get some ink and stain remover. It's like a sample pack, so it's perfect if you've got, it says Sharpie, blood, ink, wine, oil, and more, that this will clean it off. You'll get, oh, thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. A little OFA cutter, so this will open up. It's kind of like a little box knife, but it's spring-loaded, so you can't leave it open and cut yourself. We've got, looks like, I don't know how much is on here, 6 meters of a turquoise hemp cord, so you could use that to tie on some things. And then we've got some rapid fuse glue. It's 2 tubes of DAP fast curing all-purpose, bonds virtually everything, plastic, wood, rubber, metal, ceramics, and more. So you could use this, say you wanted to glue a couple of metal embellishments together and then stick them in or on your journal. You could use this glue. So this is going to be our next giveaway. So let me, yay, you're very welcome, Heather. Welcome, welcome. Let's get that going. So let's call this one goodie. Let's see, we'll just say goodie pack. All right, we're just gonna say a little goodie pack. So now, everybody, you have a chance. It's free. Enter the raffle, exclamation point raffle. You're probably wondering, where's all this stuff from? Well, I went to Creativation in January. That was in Phoenix, Arizona. And because I told them my YouTube channel was growing and I was hoping to get to 10,000 really soon, I was looking for some giveaway items. So some of the vendors that were giving things away gave me extras. So I got some glues and that kind of stuff. All right, I think this should be good to pick up. Oh, I like this color. It's so pretty. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? Just the different ways it comes together. All right, I think I have more than enough, but I want to make some changes to these teal ones, but I want to show you a different way. So I'm going to get rid of the gel press. So I've got I'm just going to transfer it to my little glass. I use this little glass thing. It's a cutting board, I think, that I got a long time ago. And I'm going to set this over here. So give me a moment. Okay. And yeah, I think I can leave this. All right, so we've got this guy and we've got this guy. I think what I want to do is I want to make sure it's dry. So I'm going to hit it with the heat tool really fast. You like those blues? Thank you. Oh, the springy thing is forbidden. Well, you know what, Angelica? If you win, I will just save that for somebody else, okay? I've got another pack that we can do, and I can put it with that one. So you can enter, and then I just won't put the springy thing in. Yes, you need to enter each raffle separately. Each one, because it clears out. So every time I say enter the raffle, enter, and it's okay if you enter more than once. Only at the end will I say only those who donated will be eligible to raffle and win the journal. And I'll show you that. This is the cover of the journal. It's a flip book, tropical flip book journal, okay? And I think I have to go in and glue some stuff because I was showing it to somebody. You're welcome, Angelica. Okay, so I've got these two pieces here. I've got another stencil, so I think I'll put this one over here. Thank you, Jenny, for your donation. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to lay this one on this side. And I've got the little, what I call check marks over here. I'm going to get my paint tray. So this is my little paint tray. And I've got one of these Tim Holtz daubers and with one of the sponges on it. And it's starting to get crusty. I've had it for a while. Oh, a sea turtle pattern. I could see a sea turtle pattern on that. I called it button flowers. You see how it kind of looks like a button? And then how this one kind of looks like a button, you know, in the center. And then you've got the flower design. So you basically get this flower design and then this flower design. Kind of cool, I think. All right, so I've got one of these little dauber things. And I think, do we want gold or do we want silver? It's going to go with this yellow. So we're going to use these pieces in my element. I think maybe we should go with a silver just because that way it doesn't compete too much with all that gold. So I've got a little bit of some silver paint. I'm going to put it in my palette. I may need more than I have put down, but we're going to try that. I've got a sponge little dauber. You can get it a little wet if you want. It kind of helps the paint. It's not super wet. And I'm going to take my dauber and kind of daub it onto my palette here. Okay? And we'll start with this big one. So basically I've got the stencil on top of my page. And this is where if you do the direct to paper technique of scraping the whole page, you get to use the whole page. But what I'm going to do is just daub over the top of the stencil. You want to work quickly. You don't want to twist it a lot. You want to just pounce it up and down if you use these stencils. They are still kind of fragile. They're a stencil material. If I get a thicker material, it was going to cost twice the price for me to cut them and create them. And these work fine as far as I'm concerned. Those of you that have one of these stencils, not necessarily these designs, but one of my stencils, speak up in the chat and let everybody know what you think of the stencils. I hand draw these. These are my designs that I create. I have an iPad that my husband bought me the last day of 2018. And I have fun. I sit and doodle and draw every once in a while, especially if we're in the car driving and Henry's driving, going somewhere. I'll get out my iPad and it's my portable craft, if you will. How many of y'all have a portable craft? What do you like to take with you when you're the passenger, when you're going to be sitting and waiting maybe for a doctor's appointment that they always tell you to come at 10 o'clock, but you don't get in there till 11:45. So you're sitting there like, what can I take with me? What do you like to do? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the stencil up. I'm going to put it in my water. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. You are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, create an account. Oh, okay, that's my junk. I'm trying to read the chat really fast to make sure if I didn't miss anybody. Go, so good to see you, Karen. I'm so glad to have you here. Oh, Janice. Janice just earned her award of a $10 off coupon to my store. So, Janice, it's Brammer, right? Yeah. BRAMMER coupon. If you don't get an email or if you're on Facebook, you can Facebook me or you can send me a message through the contact me on my page. I know I have your email address and I think we've corresponded before. So check your email. I'll try to get that sent out to you this afternoon, okay? You can't crochet too many holes. You love the circle one. Thank you, Leslie, for saying so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there is what it looks like going through the stencil. What do you think of that? Do you like that? Oh, Margie. Margie got her coupon. All right. Same thing. I'll send you a message. You can use the reward towards the stencils. The only thing it doesn't work on is the subscription. Well, I say only things. Is the subscription box and the t-shirts. Because the t-shirts, the profit's actually going to my husband's shop. So he's not offering the coupon. I am. But you can use them on the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. You can use them on the stencils. You can use them on the rubber stamps. I need a little bit more paint. I also have the Punked Out Steam Tattered Angels in my shop as a kit. So you get 6 colors for $25.99 plus shipping. Normally, Tattered Angels sells for about $5 a bottle. So you're getting a little bit of a discount by getting 6 of them. Where it is. I'm cleaning out my dauber. I've got some water over here to the side, so I'm just pouncing it. That's why the whole camera is shaking, I just noticed. You love it, Christy. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. You're welcome, Heather. You love the new sunflower t-shirt. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you. They are a women's shirt, so they fit a little bit. I didn't like and it's just me, it's personal preference. I didn't like the feel of most t-shirts, and I don't like some shirts that they're a tube that just goes straight down. I don't know, it just looks weird. So I end up asking Henry for other shirt options. Ooh, look at the check mark. Check mark, diamond, I don't know. What do you want to call that? I call it check mark. Thank you so much. What's the favorite craft supply? Alrighty. You like that? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I got a little paint right here. Because I want to use it up because that's just me. So I'm going to take my key card here and just smear it over. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker, mainly because I don't really want to see all the text underneath. So I'm just kind of trying to cover up as most of that as I can. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the way, put it in some water, and let's roll back the mixed media mat. And I think we're going to make a journal page today, maybe some other little elements, okay? She's going to paint you? I thought the cam was shaking from fear. Oh no, she's going to paint me. Margie, you crack me up. Okay, so let's move this over here. The other silver ones, they take a little bit longer to dry when you go through the stencil like I did, as opposed to the gel plate prints. Those seem to work out pretty good. Is Tammy here? Hey Tammy, welcome. Glad to see you here. Hey Denise. Who else? Amanda, haven't seen you today, so hello. Amazing Me, welcome. We're doing good, Tammy. We're just rocking and rolling here. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I've kind of started, you know, I've been talking about I don't ever get to make a journal for myself. Well, I'm waiting on the supplies to arrive from my print guy. I'm going to get rid of this. And I went ahead and I downloaded all the stuff to make the Youthful Yellow kit. And so I printed the cover of the little journal, and then I printed the pages inside, and I printed the ephemera. So I thought I'd show y'all, and I've just forgotten her name. There's a young lady that shared inside the tutorial, the Junk Journal Tutorials Facebook group, and it had a little tutorial on how she made these little fabric tags to add to your junk journals. And I made mine a little bit differently. She used a grommet, punched a hole and put a grommet in, and I didn't want to mess with that. I didn't want that additional bulk in there either. So I just took scraps, cut a tag shape, cut one a little bit smaller, took a little snippet of lace. This one has a little charm. Let me do the zoom so maybe you can see it a little better. So it's got a little charm here. I put a couple of beads on a ball pen, and then I just attached it to a little tab in the journal. So anyhow, let's make a page or two for my journal so that I get to keep it. I get to use it. I get to enjoy it. So I'm going to set this over here. I've got some other gel prints as well, so I'm going to get those out. And we're going to start with making the base of the page. My journal is basically an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half to make a 5.5 by 8.5 journal. And this is part of the kit that will be available starting Monday. Okay, so Candia asked a question, and then I got distracted. I saw a question. Where did it go? FFA. Raffle. I'm trying to scroll back up. If you want to ask it again, please do. Then that way I don't miss it. I apologize if I didn't get it. Oh, Heather. Congratulations. You've earned a junk buck coupon for $20. Okay. You'll let me have it just this once? Oh, Amanda, you earned yours. Wow, y'all. That means I'm going to get some orders. I'm not not greedy, y'all. I just want to make enough money that pays my bills and I'll be able to go on vacation. I'm ready. I need a vacation. All right, I'm going to set this over here for a moment. And when you buy the kit, they come with a dictionary page. It won't necessarily be like mine because I have a different book here. Okay, thank you. I got it, Angelica. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. Okay, the app I use on my iPad to draw is called Amaziograph. If you'll message me on Facebook or through my website, I'll send you a picture of what the icon looks like. Amaziograph is one, and it's a kaleidoscope app. That's one of them. Not yet, Barb. It hasn't arrived yet. Maybe it will soon. Maybe it takes them a while. Okay, so this piece of paper I know fits my journal. It's a little bit smaller, but not by much, of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So what I do is I take these, and this is going to become a page. We're going to use the gel prints that we have over and over here behind me. I've got a variety. And we're going to decorate this page so that it becomes usable writing space in the journal, okay? So first things I'm going to do is I need some hand lotion and a drink of water. And I'm looking for, is there any more questions? You're very welcome, Candia. Yay! Okay, good, good. I thought I got you. In 2 weeks, I am sitting in the Cantabrian Mountains enjoying my vacation. Oh, wonderful, Angelica. I hope you take lots of photos. You like the yellow, Mary? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we've got a page here. And last live stream, I showed you all how to make this type of a page, okay? So let's kind of do something a little bit different, but maybe similar. I'm going to go through my gel prints here. I've got a couple that I like. I like this yellow. I think this teal is kind of pretty. And I know what else I want. I want some notebook paper or a notepad. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a couple of these. 1, 2, okay? So we're using our junk from the books, and we're using what I call found objects. You know, you could use notebook paper and spray it with Tattered Angels. You could use notepads that you have sticky notes. Find just scraps of paper and cut it up, okay? All right. Join the free raffle for the goodies. I need a drink. I forgot. Okie dokie. So, I've got a couple of pieces here that I like. Let me see what I want to do. I want to do a little collage. So I'm going to use my ruler, if I can find where I put it. There it is. Oh, Sherry's earned a coupon. We're coupon happy today. So it's just like that, y'all. Just for watching, just for being here. Each of you have won or earned a $10 coupon. Janice, Margie, Heather, Amanda, and Sherry, each of them got a $10 coupon just because they came to my live stream. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your support. I greatly appreciate you being here. And I hope you have fun shopping at lindaisrael.com. Okay. You like it, Barb? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm kind of looking at my piece of paper, and if I want to do that, I think I want to strip down the center. So I'm just kind of eyeballing this, and I think from here to here maybe. So I'm just going to line it up on my page, and I'm going to line it up with the grid on my mat just so that I have a guide to use to keep my paper straight if I want. And I'm just going to rip it. And that's going to get a piece that's going to go down the center of the page. Somebody's chatting with me on my website while I'm in here. I should have turned the volume down. Okay, so we got that piece. So let's see, what else can we do? Maybe if we go ahead and put one over here, okay? Then we've got this darker one. And I think what I'm going to do, this one I'm going to cut with my paper cutter. No, mine don't come out crooked. Mine come out crooked. Those are crooked. They're not perfect. Some of them are very crooked. And I don't worry about it. What I do is if it's not straight, like this one was a direct to paper technique, so I just painted the whole thing. So I wasn't guiding it to the gel press, but I'll just stick it into my paper cutter and I'll line it up with the edge of the paint. I won't use the paper to keep it straight. And then I'll rotate it around and trim off by using that straight edge. And that kind of ensures that I get a straight piece of paper, even though it wasn't. The print wasn't. I like to cut off that white edge. Another thing that I do, and you're welcome to do this too with my stencils, you make a gel print, you do all this work, scan it into your computer, and then you can print it again. So if you find one that you just absolutely love, like I really like the way this kind of came out around the edges, I loved it. So I scanned it in and I can use it again. In fact, here are a couple. This is what it looks like after I scanned. Is this it? Yeah. I scanned this one and I tweaked it just a little for the color. I cropped it. Then I moved it over to another sheet of paper to make it 8.5 by 11. And I saved it and then I can print it. And it looks just as good. It's a little different color because the way I tweaked it. But it matches. I think it's cool. So know that you can use my gel prints or my mixed media pages, stencils. I don't know why I cut that one when I really wanted this one. I think that's what I want. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do some strips of that. Okay, I'm going to trim this one up. I'm rambling. Did y'all catch all that or did you even care? Crooked adds character. Yes, it does. Hey, Henry. That's my husband. What you doing, husband? Thank you. I know he's been really busy. He got some orders and the other day he's been waiting on the stuff to arrive so he can get the job done. So I know he got a couple of things today. He's staying busy. Yes, I throw these away. You know why? I don't have room to hold all of these. And I don't use them right away because sometimes they don't inspire me. But here's what you can do, because I used to do this. I don't anymore. If it had a color on it, like this had a little bit of a teal on it, I have a little pocket, a file folder, a bin that has teal. And so I'll put all the scraps in there and then I'll get them out and I'll do a mixed media background where I collage. I have videos for that. So I'm not saving any of this. I have too much other stuff. All right, so I'm going to look at this. And again, y'all, I don't really technically measure things. I kind of eyeball it. So it looks like if I were to do a 3.5 inch piece by about 2.5 inches, so the size of an artist trading card, that would look kind of cute in there. So I'm going to take this piece, and I know that if I go, let's see, if I go 2.5 and 2.5 and okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to cut it at 3.5 inches. So now I have this element that I can use on it. And then I'm going to cut 2.5 by 3.5 pieces. And this is great because I'm adding color. I've cut up one piece of paper here so far, 2, and I can then use this on more than one page in my junk journal, and it's going to help with when you flip a page and you see a little piece that was used on another page, you're like, oh, that's really cool. I like that. That's clever. And especially when you split that with another page, you're not going to see this page for a while. So it's going to come back up again. So it gives you that consistency throughout your journal. All right. So I think I now have what I want on this side. What do you think of that? Can you see that okay? Are you seeing a design element here? Another thing that I'll tell y'all, many of you, maybe not a whole lot, but I'm kind of categorizing you, probably scrapbooked. Doesn't this look like a scrapbook layout? Have you ever thought of that? Use those skills that you've probably had for other crafts in your junk journals. That's why I love making junk journals. Okay, I've been looking at the chat. So I need to see. Is it time for the raffle? Looks like we got a boss fight going. Who's going to win? All right, so I'm just taking my distress inks and I'm going to go around the edges and see what I make. Did y'all know I stick my tongue out when I distress? That's probably why I don't ever show it on camera. Distressing just adds a little bit of that vintage look. So those of you that really like that vintage distress look, just add the distressing to the edges of all your papers. And I'd like to do it where it's more on the side. I'm not into having it deep into it, but you can do that. If that's what you like, if you want more, add it. It's your junk journal. You're the boss of your junk journal, so make it the way you want. There's no wrong way to make a junk journal. Okay, Robin says, nudge, nudge, nudge. It is time for the raffle. Let's set this here. And if you will join the raffle, I'm going to get a drink of water and my pen. Carrie, I love them too, and I tape it down. I take a piece of packing tape and I'll put some at the top and some at the bottom and tape it down. You can get double-sided tape and put it on like the back side and then stick it, like my craft mat that I have here, I can stick it on there and then peel it off, and then I can peel the tape off to roll it up and put it away. I tape it down. I've also clamped it down. Now you know why I have my head down. You got it, Angelica. Angelica is referring to a post that I made on Facebook. I had someone that was like, why even bother to have the basically picture in picture if your head's always down? And I'm like, really? So I thought it'd be funny if I posted it on my Facebook page, because I'm like, I mean, did they even watch the video? Because I do look up at the camera. Ah. Alrighty. Michelle does the same thing. Alright, everybody's in the raffle now. I think I stalled. Alright, so this is for the goodie pack. If Angelica wins, we'll take the retractable thingy out. So I wonder why they've banned those. I would think they would be better because they don't lock out. You have to hold it in your hand with pressure to get it to do anything, so you know the blade is out. I've got some that you don't have to do that, and I cut myself. All right, let's see who wins. Denise Joe. All right, Denise Joe, I don't recognize your name here on YouTube, so welcome. That means you're new, I think. So thank you for being here. If you could contact me through contact me on my web page with your mailing address, I will get your goodie pack sent out to you. Give me just a moment. If Robin hasn't already shared the exclamation point contact, then you will see that in just a moment, and you can use the link to contact me through my webpage. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. I'm going to go ahead and reset the I can't, I'm trying to dig in my thing. Okay, we'll do this. I'm going to reset the raffle. We're going to have a new raffle, so I'm going to reset it. And this time I have a package of 42 5x7, 6 different colors of cards. And I'm going to put that in here. So we're going to put cards. That'll be simple enough. So you can enter the raffles, another free raffle, okay? Thank you for sharing the contact information. So that's our next one. You get all these different shades of colors. They're 5x7 with white envelopes. They're great to put in junk journals, y'all. This is another thing that I got because of going to Creativation and telling people that I'm going to have 10,000 subscribers and I want to give a lot of prizes. All right, Norella, tell me if you want me to do the next raffle. Just say, yes, do it. And then I'll know. All righty. Yeah, enter the raffle, y'all. So now I'm just going around each piece with distress ink. Okay, so I've got all distressed ink around all of those pieces. I'm going to grab another sheet of paper here. A new ream. And I think what I want to do is we're going to stamp on these pieces as soon as I figure out what I did with, there it is, my shabby stitches and my ink pad. There it is. Okay, I need to get these out of the way. They're in the way. They're bugging me. Yes, do it. Okay, perfect. I'm so glad that we communicate well. Yes, Angelica, that's coming up. So you don't want to leave till after I get to the end, because we're going to do another raffle after the current raffle for the papers. And we're going to give away a digital kit from Norella, a certain kit. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I forgot, and I need to do that now before I go to the next step. I've got my little piece of paper here. I'm going to take this, which is going to become my centerpiece, and I'm going to line it up with the edge, and I'm going to cut off a little piece here. And again, see, it becomes something that you can use. You could use your ruler, you could use your scissors, whatever works for you, okay? And now I've got the shabby stitches. This is one of 4 stamps in the shop. There comes a set of 4, and this one I just happen to like this stitch design. Some people call it like a zipper stitch. It's kind of a zigzag but zipper. All right. Oh, hello, Sonia. So glad to see you. Hey. Okay. Yeah, join the free raffle right now for the pink, shades of pink journal cards, 5x7 cards. So I'm just stamping right down the side there. Somebody else has contacted me through the chat. I think that's funny. Y'all are funny. You're welcome, Sonia. All right, we're going to go across this way. So now, when we lay this in here, see how that changes that look? All right, so now let's get this out of the way for a moment. Let's do these little pieces. I'm just going to stamp really quick. If they're wonky, they're wonky. It's part of it. And I like how this piece of paper comes out below. It can be good for other projects. I have a customer that she begs me. She says, send me your messy stamped pages. I like those. So I'll just grab a sheet of paper and stamp off, and I send those to her. She likes it. What'd you see? Yeah, there is a fly buzzing around. I heard it. I was like, what in the world? Oh, I know why. The back door is open just a little bit so that if Hercules wants to go outside, he can go. So he gets up on his own and he'll go out. All right, so we stamped all the way around those. So let's move this out of the way for a moment. Let's bring this back in. Okay. All right, so let's kind of lay out our pieces. I think I want one up here. Even though you can see the book page below it, when you start to write with a pen, it will kind of cover that up and blend together. But you can write upon these painted pieces. And we'll put this over here. I think this can go down there. And this can go right there. You like that? I'm going to glue this down. I'm just going to use Aleene's Tacky Glue. Wonky donkey, exactly. You like it, cattywampus? Yep, yep. Okay, perfect, Denise. Thank you so much. That must have been you calling on the chat. It's funny because people hit my webpage after one of these events you were talking, and there's a form you can fill out, or they'll hit the chat box. And so usually during Monday, when I get off of here, it's dinner time. So when Henry comes in, I get off the live stream and then I go eat. And I'll have people calling me. My computer will be going ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. It sounds like a telephone. And then I'll go check it after we're done with dinner. And it was, I'm just giving you my address. Thank you, you know. But it's so handy, too, because if I'm sitting at my computer and someone has a question and it rings on my computer and I'm like, oh, what's that? So I answer it, and they're like, oh, I wanted to know, where could I find? Where is this? How do I? And I'll answer there, and they're like, you're so fast. I'm like, well, you're lucky. I was just sitting at my computer. All right, so all I'm doing is kind of gluing it down to the page. Not to be used by any but professional crafters. Exactly. Shabby stitches. Shabby stitches. Someone, I think, just sent the link for shabby stitches. Robin did. Oh, using wonky and cattywampus? Maybe we need to do a phrase like, in junk journals, wonky and cattywampus are accepted. Or is it expected? Is that what it is? Yeah, put those words on it. Exactly. Wonky, cattywampus. We need to make one that says, it's my junk journal. I'll do it the way I want to. I'm liking how it's coming together. You like that calculation? Well, you know, do it. I just put a really light amount of glue. A lot of people ask me, how come your page doesn't buckle? I mean, I know you can see it, but you can't see that it's not 3D. It's very faint. And when you use a small amount, it works a lot better. It dries a lot faster, and you'll be a lot happier when you use less. Cattywampus and shenanigans are two of my favorite silly words. Wonky's how you know it's made with love. That's a good one too. Catwampus is good. All right, so we've kind of decorated this side. So I'm going to look in my bag of goodies that I have here and see what kind of little embellishments we can put on here. Here's the little embellishments. So got a few there. Oh, that'll be cute. There's some fussy cut items and little words. All right, so this was a little thing. Okay, so let's, all right, Fly, you and me are gonna go round and round. Oh, thank you, Sonia. You're very welcome. Thank you. I really appreciate you too, sweetheart. All right, so I'm gonna fold that just so I can know where my center line is. And I've got this gal. Wouldn't she be kind of cute? I got to make sure I'm not too far into the center. But wouldn't she be kind of cute right there? Down the side like that. And let's see what else. I was thinking maybe I'm going to use that on the other side. So I've been getting so many stamps. I have over 175 rubber stamp products now in my shop. So I'm starting to have a storage issue. But I'm working on it. I think I want to get this one out too. I'm just going to grab a couple of stamps really fast here. Just looking for some designs that I think would kind of go. This might be kind of neat. And I thought I'd just kind of, oh, that one might be neat to use too. Okay. Some of these I know the name, some of them I do not. So I apologize if I don't say the name. I can kind of get you in the right general area. If it's a bird, I have a category called birds. If it's a flower, I have a category called flower. So, yeah. Okay, I think, oh yeah, I like this one. And I like this. Okay, I'm just going to leave this one out. Okay. Hoarders Anonymous. Exactly. That's what I'm going to be. Well, I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if y'all can see behind me here. I'll see if I can. So, can you see? All right, you can see this drawer right here. These are mounted rubber stamps. So, let me show you this way. So, this is a whole drawer of happy birthday stamps. I don't use them anymore because I don't sell them and I don't make greeting cards anymore. I don't have time for greeting cards. No one gets a card from me. You get an electronic card. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is take all of these out and I'm going to start boxing them up for later on when I'm not doing junk journals and I want to make greeting cards again. And I'm going to put all of my unmounted beelines right behind me. That way I know where they are. I'll know that this one's people, that one's birds, that one's steampunk, whatever the theme may be. And I can just pull that out and I'll put them on these little cards so I can flip through them. Okay. That's exactly. Stamps are like shoes. You can never have too many options. You unmounted all of your wood stamps, and I don't want to do that, Margie. I really don't. My dream is that someday I have, and I know this may sound outrageous, but it is my dream. I want about a 3,500 square foot facility that I can turn into an art venue and my art studio. So I would have all my rubber stamps. It would look like a rubber stamp store. It would have shelves with all the stamps by category. So you could go and get it. It would look like a little store in that corner. And then the next corner would have all my inks and all my Tattered Angels. And it just kind of goes all the way around. And in the center, there'll be tables so that you can have a community that gets together and craft. That's my dream. So I'm keeping my stamps. All right, I'm talking, I'm blathering away. I think what I'm going to do is, I got out a couple of stamps, and I think what I want is to stamp some designs on here. So I'm going to use the alphabet one. I think it's called script letters or something like that. I don't know. If you look under words, you'll find it. So I'm just going to kind of take this and get my piece of paper back out in case I have too much ink. And I'm going to ink it right in the corner. I'm okay with it being messy. I just want a little bit of a design down there. And I'm going to go over here and do the same thing, but this time I'm going to pick a different corner and I'll stamp over there. So you just get a little bit of stamping design. So if you're ever wondering, you know, how do I get a little bit more layering, that layered look to it? Well, here's how you can get that really unique, pretty layered look. And I was going to stamp this butterfly, but I've changed my mind. I think what I'm going to do is this guy can be stamped on there. So let's get a block. But we're going to stamp it down lower. I think right in there. Alright, so I'm going to get it positioned about where I think I want it. And I'm going to pick this up and stamp it. Oh yeah, see? And then that'll look like it's coming, like it was all designed just for that. Okay? I like it! I hope you do too. Alright. Here we've got BU. And what else we have? Sunny days. How about that? You like that? I think that looks good. Thank you so much, Sandra. Oh, Barb, you missed it. Oh, thank you, Polly. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the junk journals yet, Sonia. I want a station for every little thing. Thank you, Polly, for your donation. You're so sweet. Okay, so I'm liking how this is coming together. Are y'all learning anything? Are you getting some ideas? Again, if you don't have the kit, you can handwrite the words. BU, sunny days. You can do it on a piece of your painted paper so it's yellow. So you don't have to have every single craft supply that I show you. I'd love for you, if you have the money and you want to buy it and you want it, we'll get it. But you don't have to have it. But I want to have a space that I can have workshops there. I can just go up there and spend hours doing whatever I want. I could have just a space for everything. A junk journal corner, a sewing corner, all the different corners. I like it. Do you like it? So let's just do this so you kind of get an idea that if you had a page between it, you're not going to see that side. You'd see this side. And then you wouldn't see that side. You would see this side. Isn't that cute? Do you like it? So this is one side. I'm going to flip it over and let's see what we can do on the back side of there. Hey, Barbara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Remind me if I'm ready to do another drawing, okay? I don't want to forget. Let's see. I think what we're going to do is we've got these scraps that were left over from the other side. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and figure out what kind of configuration I can do that's a little bit differently done than the other side. And I'm just kind of looking at it, trying to see what would work. I've got some other gel prints here. I've got another one here. I've also got some pieces of paper that I could use to make a pocket. I could cover that, and that could be a pocket down here. I could also do something like this to turn that into a pocket. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to make this side a pocket. And we're going to get, we'll use a journal card from the kit to go inside. And let's make this a belly band. Let's make this a belly band. Maybe we'll even decorate it with a couple of pieces Something like that, okay? So I'm going to make this a little bit thicker piece of paper. And you can do that by grabbing another sheet of paper and gluing it to it. And that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and glue it down, and then that way it's thicker. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down. If you haven't already done so, enter the raffle. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much for your donation. You guys, y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to take this and line it up with the page and smooth it out. And I just do that because I want it to be a little bit sturdier so it doesn't tear. You know, one layer of a thin paper is kind of pushing it. You can do it, but I don't want cardstock either because I don't want the extra bulk on every little thing. All right, so let's do a raffle. Okay, it looks like a couple more people joined the raffle. Let me get my notepad. I'm going to take another drink of water. I've been chatting away. Alrighty. So let's pick a winner. Y'all ready? Sherry Deskins. Sherry. You won the cards. I had to remember what it was. All right, we're going to have, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this page, and depending on how much time we have, because we started at 12:30, so we're coming up on 2 hours and 30 minutes. We'll decide what we want to do next, but I've got another raffle, that's another free raffle, and we're going to start that now. What that is, let me reset it. And Sherry, I have your address, but congratulations. All right. Let's reset it. And what we're going to do is Norella is giving away a digital download to Sea Breeze by Calico Collage Digital Load. All right. And I'm going to open that up. And everybody's eligible for that. Do know this is a digital download for Sea Breeze. And all you have to do is type !raffle. Mine, 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 Angelica says. Alrighty. Okay, so I've put that on here. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. She just listed it today, I believe, in her shop. Line this up. And then let's add some distress ink. Not to the ruler. Thank you, Christy, so much for your donation. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Raffle, 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 just in case. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. It might hurt your fingers if you're having to type that. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sherry. Will do. Will do. Okay, so I've got this piece that's going to go over here. Okay. And, oh, I didn't make it short enough. I thought I did. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so I'm going to just line it up. I forgot that my dictionary page is just slightly smaller than 8.5 by 11. And I guess this is crooked. Okay. I gotcha. I understand. All righty. Oh, thank you, Candia. Thank you for your donation. Okay. It's not in the store yet, Sandra, the fern stamp. I'm waiting on information from the stamp lady, Beverly, and she has been out of town visiting her family, her younger, I don't know if her son is younger or older, of her children, and she said that she was working on that today and would get it to me. So I apologize. I will try not to do that again. I'll try not to show a stamp that I haven't put in my shop yet, or a product. I like this. Do you like that, y'all? Does that look good? That'll be a belly band. And I think over here on this side, what I'm going to do is make this a pocket, but I'm going to pull it down. And, oh, look here. We've got, that would look kind of cool on there. Okay. So I'm going to trim this one just a little bit. Why are you threatening Junkie Joe? What did he do to you? Remember, he is just a robot. Don't take it personally. Okay, I think I want about 3.5. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. And I think I need to make this like 5 and maybe a 1/4. You like it? Thank you. I know, Sandra. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. This fly is going round and round. All right, I'm cutting both of these. Sorry, I was off camera because I don't have room on my desk. So you what? Make it in reverse. Oh, well, did you see? Oh, I didn't use that stencil yet. Okay, so this is how you can use the stencils a couple of different ways. I put the stencil down and sprayed. Okay, seeing it line up. And that's what I got. But while it was still down and wet, I took a piece of paper and laid it on top and smoothed my hands over it. And then I got that design. So, is that what you're trying to say? I guess you're saying make it, well, you can't. You can't make it where you have the solids and the outer air open. It won't be a stencil. This is the way. Does that help? Because that's what you're going to get. So it depends on what color you use on your piece of paper. For example, if you wanted that brown, we'll spray the page entirely with walnut gold. Then lay the stencil down and then spray it with yellow. It's yellow, Sun Sisters. Mix those together and then you'll get a deeper, more vintage look. Does that help? Maybe? Okay. Does that make sense, Connie? Yeah, so look at your stencils a little differently. Especially, I wanted to go fishing. Especially, when you're doing junk journals and you want the different layers, just lay that stencil down, spray it, put a piece of paper on top of it because it's a plastic type material, so it's going to resist the spray, and you'll get a different image. Now, some of them, if they're words, you're going to have them in reverse, but a lot of the other images don't have a direction per se, and they look kind of cool. All right. I have here, this is the stencil that comes in the Youthful Yellow, and I thought what we would do is we would spray this, and that way the background has color. So now I've got to find what I did with the Youthful Yellow paint. Where'd it go? Did I put it up? Oh, that's not it. Ah! Okay, there it is. Looks like I lost it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. The stencil is down. I'm getting another piece of paper ready. And I'm going to spritz this page using the Youthful Yellow. And then I'm going to grab, basically, it could be Curious. It could be the Royal Peacock color. It could be from the Steampunk kit. I'm just going to do a couple little spritzes. And they may not be seen, but they're there. Just a little tint. So it'll have kind of a green to turquoise to yellow. And now I'm just mopping up off that stencil. I'm going to go ahead and spray the back side with both colors just a little bit. And that'll also, if you kind of just make it sure it doesn't squirt completely by kind of half squirting it, you get the splashes. Someone said last time that they liked the way the splashes worked, and that was Carrie, I believe. All right, so that is a mop-up page that I can use in my journal that I'm working on for myself for a change. I am going to dry it just a little bit, and I'll set it over to the side. And then I'm going to lift the stencil here. I'm going to go ahead and just put it back in the box for now so I can use it later. And then there's the background that we made. And it's subtle. It's not really dark because I didn't want dark yellow with this. I just wanted the light colors. Thank you so much. I'm drying it just a little bit so it's not so sopping wet. But see how that's going to look now behind that piece? And it may be washing out on y'all a little bit with the camera, but I kind of like that, just a little bit behind there. And then we're going to put this over here like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the shabby stitches again around these pieces so it blends together. Shabby stitches. You like the droplets? Yay! The people want you on a Thursday afternoon, Barb. I have, for y'all that don't know, my phone is on silent 24/7 unless I know for sure that I am expecting a call that I must not miss. My phone is on silent and I don't answer it unless it's convenient to me. Because that's what it is. I am not going to be at the beck and call of that phone. I decided it's just too stressful. I don't need it. There's nothing that I do that's life or death. You can just chill, y'all. Hey, Millie. Welcome. Join the raffle. Join the raffle. You can't wait for your shabby stitches, Barb? I think like that. I don't think I need it on. No, I want to go ahead and do it. I'll do it all the way around. It just looks better. Okay, so this can go on here like that. And then I want to stamp on this piece. Thank you, Sandra. TLC. You like that attitude? Thank you. I am, and you know, it's just so less stressful that way, y'all. Old school. You know, you can still turn it off when you don't want to. Na. Angelica has shabby stitches. So now I'm just stamping over the top of the other. So it's just adding another layer. Oops, that got a little low, but it's okay. It's still usable. Okay. So now let's glue this bad boy together. What do you think? And I think maybe we need to make a large journal card. Phone on silent. Do the same. Yeah. You know, there's never really an occasion that I need to stop whatever I'm doing to answer the phone. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm living life, y'all. If you're not here with me, I'm not going to answer the phone if I'm in the middle of living life. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to glue this one down. So this is going to become a pocket on the page. I'm going to go ahead and fold it just so I know that I'm getting it centered onto my page. So this should fit right here. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Just kind of stamp over it, keep going, and then use another stencil on top of it, and you get some cool designs out of it. Yeah, definitely. It's just another way you can use everything if you so choose. You don't have to, but you can. It's available. There's ideas on how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over, and this is going to go in the center of this page. So I'm just going to put glue at the top here and at the bottom. Okay? And attach this down. All right. I guess they had so many join the raffle. Okay. And then we're going to put this up here. I lost my train of thought. It got lonely and just left this station. Oh, dear. I don't think y'all understand that when I'm sitting here crafting by myself, I don't talk to myself. So I'll be sitting here working away, and if I'm not talking, Henry doesn't know what I'm doing. And he says, "Are you recording?" So I'm not talking, am I? I like it. Is that kind of cool? Do you like that? Yes, Sandra. This is the new yellow kit. So I showed at the beginning of the video how to make some mixed media papers. And then I'm showing you how to use the mixed media papers to make a junk journal page. And I happen to use the Youthful Yellow, which will be in my shop on Monday. This is my page. It's going in my journal. I decided I was going to make a journal for myself. And I thought, well, why not start today? And so I fussy cut all the items, and I'm making a journal page for my journal. Now we are raffling off a journal. This is I'll get the, grab it, pardon my forehead in your face. This is the journal for today. It is a tropical flip book. And at the end, I'll show it again so y'all know, okay? All right, so I think I need to find some cards. This is going to be the cover of my journal. Am I matching it? Does it look good together, y'all, so far? And I want a couple of cards and such. So let's see what we can grab here. Oh, I like that one. Maybe that would be good in there. And I think that might be good on the other side. Maybe even that one too. All right, so here's what I'm doing is I glued those down. And then this is from the kit. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put this one on top of it so you get some layers. And this is going to go here. And I think I want a 5x7 card behind it. Okay. And this is what you see of that 5x7 card. So now I'm going to show you something that I haven't showed in a while. But we're going to try it today. If I can find it. Yep, I found it. And then I want this. Grab another tray. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get a little bit of paint here. I'm putting it in a palette. You could use a paintbrush. I'm going to use the dauber. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go over the edge. It's going to be messy. That's okay. But it's going to be interesting too. I'm going to do it in different thicknesses of paint. I'm holding it up off the table. It looks like I got a little bit on the back. I may do both sides. I think I'm going to like this. Okay, I'm going to wipe my hand off. I got paint on it. I talk to myself and answer myself. Why would I do that talking and not answer? Thank you, Polly. Thank you so much. All right, so there's a little bit of paint on the back side. So I'm going to dry this for a moment so it doesn't get all over my hand. You like it? I like it too. I like how you picked all those gel prints and they match what I like to do. And I'm able to reproduce items to go in the journal with my things that I offer. So I just think that's a lot of fun. You like it, Jenny? Thank you. So because we're using a craft paint, not an artist grade paint, this is going to be a little bit more chalky looking, muted, dusty, if you will. It can look a little bit more vintage this way. If you want it to be a bright yellow, bright, vibrant yellow, you need to either pick up an artist grade yellow paint, or you have to put multiple layers of paint down in order to get the color that you want. Okay, this isn't completely dry yet, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other side really fast. I'm not using near as much paint because the dauber still has some on it. Alright, so I'm going to dry this as well. I'm going to clean out my dauber. Okay. I don't have enough hands, y'all. Okay. What song you saying now? Oh yeah, we're gonna this last free giveaway that we're doing is for the Calico Collage digital download of Sea Breeze. It's absolutely gorgeous. I had to download a couple of the pages today myself. I like it. I'll be working on it later in the month. Not month. It'll be the 1st of July, I guess. What is the second week of July? After the 4th and all that. I'll work on that kit. It was just released today. Okay, so I've added some paint. See how that looks now behind there? This is where you could, if you wanted to add some more shabby stitches, let's slide this under here and see how it looks. You could add the shabby stitches. See how that layers up if you want to distinguish this page from this page. So that's what I'm going to do. It's my journal page. I'm going to add some stitches around the outside edge of that piece. Can't get my words out. All right. Sherry Deskins won the cards. Isn't that right? Where's my notepad? Y'all, I lost my notepad. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Sherry Deskins won the cards, the last raffle. I like it. You like it? All right, let's put this back up there. I like it. I hope you like it. Isn't that neat? You like it? So that was one side, and that was the other side that we did. Okay, so we're going to do, I'm going to do another one, and we'll go from there. Sherry's been lucky, yeah. All righty. Yeah, I thought I glued the notepad down. Yeah. I did it. Thank you, Norella. I just need your confirmation of what I've done. That is good work. I like it. Okay, sorry. I'm admiring my work, y'all. Now, I'm not going to do it on this one. I was thinking I could attach a little tag to it, but it gets a little much. Visual stimulation. Oh, good. Thank you, Sally. It will stick to the craft paint gel prints, but not the artist grade paint because it's too slick. If you're really careful and you don't touch it, it will show up, but it's not the greatest. It's better on the craft paint, and I suggest light colors of craft paint and then darker colors on the Tattered Angels, unless you're trying to go for that almost watermark effect where it's just a slightly different shade than the other piece. So that makes sense. You like it? Thank you. Aw, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you love what she's done? I think it's great. I love how she's put, I haven't even showed it yet. This is a sunflower that I painted. I painted those and sent her the digital image of it, and she's used it in the kit. And I just love it. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Jenny. All right, I'm going to grab another piece of a dictionary page because I really want to show you that you can start with a base piece of paper that really may not be what you want. It may not have the visual appeal to it that you would just die to have, but you can change it with the pieces of papers that you have around you. All right, we've got a little piece there. I think this time, I like that. I like that. I'm going to use another one of the gel prints. I was thinking about using I may use part of this in a minute. Oh, and let's use this piece. Okay. All right, so I'm going to trim this with my paper cutter. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much, Christy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just going to cut this down to a more manageable size. And let's see what we can do here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece that's about 4 inches. Why not? And this should be 8 inches, but I'll go ahead just in case it's a little bit wonky. I'm just going to press it and cut however big it was to make it a half piece, okay? And I'm going to look at this again, and I'm thinking I want to do something like that, and maybe a little strip to go across the page. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this one out too. Chrissy, don't worry. Raffle! Enter the raffle if you haven't entered the raffle. Did I say that we're having a raffle? Alright, I'm going to get rid of these straps, the scraps of paper that I should be using, but I don't. And I think what I want to do, I think it could be larger than the other. Let's do that. So, right about there. So about 2.5 inches-ish, about. So I'm going to cut two 2.5 inch strips by whatever width that page was. Okay. So let's open this up. It's a different variation of the same thing I just did. But doesn't it already look different, right? We haven't put anything down the center, and I think this time what I'm going to do is let's do something behind here. Let's do another stencil design on this piece. So I think I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to spray this one with the teal because I really want the background teal on this one. And I think this one was, I think I was out of it because it's a little watered down and I added water to it. And this one's almost empty too. Even though we're covering it up, it's okay to use Tattered Angels all over because I'm going to take another piece of paper and lay it on top and mop up that design. Oh, I love it. I love it. I hope you do too. I'm spraying the back side so it'll have shimmer on both sides. So there is the mop-up page. Oh, and this one has just about dried. So, and I know it's washing out, but it's so pretty. It's got that green teal in it. It's gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. Because it's already blue on this side a little bit, I'm spraying the back side of this one so that when you see it, it has a little bit more all the way through. I'm going to dry this. This stencil, Sonia, is part of the Youthful Yellow kit that comes out Monday. I thought I'd give y'all a sneak peek of it. That's the Youthful Yellow kit. Do you like it? I hand drew that, y'all. Thank you, Mary. Do you have any bucks, Norella? You need to let me know. I'm going to be sending you a package if there's something you want from my shop. Huh, Sandra? That's interesting. I wonder if it's full? Or, oh, you're saying you didn't win. I'm sorry. No, you were up there. It says Sandra Lewis. You got 16. I think it's using your other account. I saw your name in there. You got 16 junk bucks. You pay 10, so you have a net gain of 6. You love the look of this kit so far? Alright, so there's this side. And I think what I'm going to do, because it's so blue, I'm going to go down just to mark where the center line is. I don't know, it just helps me visually. I'm not doing it for anything else, just to help me where the center is. Okay, so we've got these little pieces of paper, one up there, one up here, that kind of blends in now, okay? Sometimes you don't want to do that. Maybe what I want to do instead is I'm going to turn this over, because this side is going to be more muted. It's still got some color on it. And I think I like that better, and we'll do something else on the other side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the shabby stitches again, and we're going to stamp around this. Yeah, I think part of it depends on what kind of device you're using on the boss fight. But I saw that your names came up because Sandra L, you're also Sandra Lewis, right? Don't you have that account? We've had this discussion about your junk books. You get different amounts because it depends on the device. Oh, thank you so much, Sonia. You like all the kits. So I want y'all to think about this, because I'm going to put a poll up. What are your favorite things in the kit? What would you miss if it wasn't in the kit? And I'm trying to phrase these questions open-ended. You know, do you only like the kit because it has a custom stencil in it? You could care less about the journal. You only like the kit because it has the printed journal in it. You only like the kit because it has the Tattered Angels in it. You only like the kit because you like the ephemera packs of, you know, the sequins and the papers and journal cards. Or you get it because you want everything. That's the only reason why you get it, because you want everything. I vote for everything. I vote for everything from Sonia. I'm trying to decide if I want to go this way or this way. I like it, because I have room to add things if I want. Like, I could add this birdie up here, maybe. Maybe I'll put him over here. Because I don't care that I won't be able to write on that. It's just neat. And I think maybe I could put this over here. Like that. That would be kind of cute. You get, because you want it all. You would miss Tattered Angels if it wasn't in the kit. The printed journal part is your fave. You like there because it's complete? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's glue this down. Gotcha. Thank you, Sally. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. So she likes the kits. She could do without the sequins. I forget to use them too, you know. Sandra says, I want it all. You like the stencil, journal, and glimmer mist the most. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. You don't need book pages or cardstock. Gotcha, Barbara. I understand. I understand. Okay. Go ahead and glue this one down. I folded the paper earlier Now it's a little off, but that's okay. I'll move it just a little bit. Okay. And then we'll do this one over here. We love everything about it. Thank you. You still don't need all the yardstick. You love the dictionary pages? Cardstock, gotcha. So you don't really care about what I'm hearing is the cut up pieces that are, you know, potential journal cards. You like the dictionary pages. You like the stencils. I've got one person that said they don't care about the sequins, but yeah, I can always use them for something else. I like it all. She likes the goodie packs, the glimmer mist, stencil, and the journal. That's everything, Robin. Oh, dear. I like the stencil, glimmer mist, and a little pack of tiny trims, clips, and sequins. Okay. Yeah, I've done I've done stamps once or twice now. I can't remember. You love the cut up pieces, the little cardstocks and stuff. So you do like those. Yeah, it's hard because I'm trying to figure out what I can change because they're time consuming, and I'm finding that I'm spending more time putting them together. So I'm trying to decide what can I take out, if anything, of these kits so that I can have more time to do other stuff. You like they're color themed? I try, you know, or even, you know, we try to make them where they blend together well. And then the bits and pieces that some of you may like and some of you that don't are there so you can use it in any project. You're not just stuck with that project today. So if you don't use them all, they're neutral. You can change them with paint and Tattered Angels and stencils and stamping and be able to use them in other areas. All right, I didn't do this time, but I think I'm going to grab this little guy again and let's stamp like right here, and then let's stamp like right there. So it gives a little bit more from continuing from the other page that we made. So you get a little bit consistency there. And I'm wondering, is that what I want to do? I'm trying to decide what I want to do here and what looks good. I think I need one of the little words in that gap. I think that looks good like that. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and fold the page so I make sure that I don't get the butterfly too far in. Because sometimes visually you're looking at it and you're like, what? Oh, we got a coupon code. Sandra Lewis did. Sandra earned her $10 coupon code. You love everything, Sherry. Thank you. Okay, so that was Sandra. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Sandra. You got the coupon code. Okay. What, Julie? Hi, Julie. I just see you. Hey. I'm sorry I didn't see you just now. Hey. You would trade extra printed paper pages for the scrap packs. Okay, Amanda. Thank you. The extra pages seem like things that we'd all have, but are value added. You would like napkins, okay? It's hard to find napkins to match everything. That's why I've stopped doing it on all the kits. Thank you, Lynn, for that, for saying that. Because I've been thinking about doing that, getting the Glimmer Mist and the journal for a different price. And that may be something that I may look into doing. All right. One or two pieces with words. You like the words? I am starting to create more of the chipboard pieces. So that's something else that I've been thinking about, with doing chipboard pieces in the journal, the kits. And I'm trying to coordinate it so you guys and gals can pick and choose the things you like. If you like to make planner pages. I like it. Do you like it? All right, so we need to draw the raffle for the digital download of Calico Collage and start the raffle for the journal, because it's already been 2 hours, y'all. Okay, gotcha, Jenny. Gotcha. You know, I know. Sometimes I pick those little doodads and I forget to put them on my desk and use them. All right, Robin. Well, we need to have you move in with me, right? If only I had space. All right, so now we're going to do the raffle for the, what is it called? The digital. From Calico Collage. Enter the raffle to win the digital download Sea Breeze. And you'll get to print out pages like this one. I love it. I think it's really cool. It doesn't quite go. I may put it in my journal. No. Okay. So, let's see who wins. Thank you, Polly. You like that? You like that? Yes, I need some L's for sure. I did hire my neighbor's kids. Don't tell anybody. You know, because they got cash for coming over, and they were only here an hour and a half. But if I had them doing 2 separate tasks, that saved me 3 hours of work. And I was like, I need that. All right, so I think everybody's in the raffle. I'm making sure. You like that page? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to decide what I want to do on the other side, because there's so much blue now. I think I've got an idea. I moved some of my scraps of papers earlier today. Now I'm not going to be able to find what I want. Ha! I got lucky. I have some cutoffs, and I think that would look good on there. And we've got this orangey color. So let's find something to put down the center, because I think what I'm going to do is we're going to cut this one in half. So I'm just going to find my ruler here and line it up. All right, we're going to draw for the winner of the digital kit. Did y'all get entered? Y'all entered the boss spot. Oh, you haven't even seen the kit in a while, have you, Carrie? All right, I think I'm getting an idea here of what I want to put together. I think I need some more yellow. What can we do? Oh, let's do that piece. Let's do some of that. Okay, let's do the drawing. for the raffle, I think I stalled long enough. Giveaway. All right, let's pick a winner. This person is going to win the digital download from Calico Collage called, what is this called? Sea Breeze. I will need your email address sent to me. So when you win, use the contact me form on my webpage, and that link will be shared here in just a moment, to send me your email address so that Norella can send you your free digital download. All right, let's pick a winner. Jenny DeGalsey, you've won. Congratulations. Sea Breeze. All right, so now we're going to start the last raffle. This raffle is for the journal, and I'll flip through it really fast so you guys and gals can see it. And yay, Jenny, congratulations. Only those who have donated today are eligible to win. So if you would like a chance to win, just donate any dollar amount. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or if it's $20. Any amount is acceptable to enter. And then you're going to type !raffle when I say go. All right, we'll flip through it here in just a second. So I'm going to put in tropical journal. And it's actually a flip book. Flip journal. There you go. So we're going to do that. All right, so that's open now. Yay! All right, so this is a pretty good sized little thing. It was some junk mail that I got that was a 4 fold outs, and I decided to collage over it and make it into like a little journal thing. So it's approximately 10 and a half inches by about 5.5 inches, and the front cover has some burlap, and this peacock image is from Calico Collage's Summer Paradise. And I think those would blend really well with the Sea Breeze pages. I know they're bright, but I think it would be kind of fun to put them together. And then we're going to flip this over, and there's a pocket here, a little notepad, a journal card, a little tag. There's a journal card here that's holding this flip over so that you can write here. There's a little journaling card here. This flips over this way. There's journaling cards here. There's a tag here. I have a tutorial video that shows the whole thing. These flip over so you can have more writing space. There is some journaling cards over here as well. And then when you fold it back up, I'm knocking things over. Yeah, this goes this way. And then there's a journal on the back that comes off as well. It's a flamingo! Did I say peacock? I meant flamingo. I still have peacock on the brain from doing the Royal Peacock kit, which I still have the Royal Peacock kit. If you missed out on it, I have a few of those left in my shop. So get them before they're gone. Put mermaids. I've got some mermaid tails in it. You love all the flips. Isn't that cool? It was just junk mail that I got. All right, so I think what I'm going to do now is I want some of this yellow. And I think I'm going to make a strip to go on the page. So I'm kind of looking at this. All right, so let me line it up. And let's go right about there. I think that's what I want to do. Is put this like that. This on here. And these over the top maybe. Or maybe like that. I'm trying to decide. Oh, thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Link to the tutorial, please. Okay. It was a tropical flip book. I have it in my shop. Let's search tropical. I had this journal for sale in my shop as well, and I took it down because I decided to give it away today. So I had it up for sale for $47. Here is the tutorial from my web page. There's also a video that shows you how I put it together. All right, I think what I want to do now, let's move this up here. Let's move that down there. Let's move this up here. These I need to spray just a little bit. So I'm going to get out my spray box. And let's put a scrap piece of paper down. Oh, thank you, Raven, for your donation. Enter the raffle. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking those little pieces of paper and laying them down. And I'm going to, just for grins, so I have some more that are already painted. I'm just laying those down. And then I'm going to lay the stencil in here. And we're going to use, do I want to use a blue? Let's use this teal again. But I'm being really light-handed about it. I'm not doing a whole bunch. This is a lighter color. I'm trying to make sure I cover the whole stencil so that I get another mop-up page out of it for my journal. Like I said, if you're going to spray it already, spray enough to get a mop-up page. And they're just pretty colors. And I spray the back because I like to add the glitter to it. So there's another page that'll be in my journal. I'm getting my pages made, y'all. And then this will be another page in my journal as well. And look what I've created by spraying those. I made my own little layout right there. Bam, that's done. I'm going to go ahead and spray the backside just a little bit to kind of blend the colors. I may even need a little bit up here. There we go. But that'll be another page in my journal. Okay? Alright, so now, if I do that, and this, I think I need to go around the edges with Distress ink. I may change my mind. No, I think I like this better. I'll save these. Okay. Let's put this over here. Let's get the shabby stitches and let's add some Distress ink. Alright, everybody. Are you liking what I'm putting together? Do you have any questions? Oh, thank you, Lynn. You're so sweet. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you enter the raffle for the journal. Has anybody got big plans for the weekend? I've got a workshop on Saturday. If you are near the Yukon, Oklahoma area or willing to drive, I put on workshops usually once a month. It kind of depends upon the ladies that want to attend. And we're going to be working on the Punked Out Steam Kit on Saturday. And I have extra kits, so if you haven't purchased the kit and you want to come pick up your kit and hang out with us making your journal, you can do that. All it costs you is the cost of the kit. I don't charge an additional fee. Alright, I got those. I think I need to do this one. Okay. Just doing these edges just makes it help distinguish them from the other pieces. I think now what I'm going to do is go ahead and stamp all the way around with the shabby stitches. Why not? Actually, I changed my mind. I've got another stamp that I haven't used very much, so I'm going to get it out. It's a border stamp, and I think it's in... Is it this one? Yeah. It's a border stamp, and it kind of looks like a lace. And I have the lace stencil around here too, but I don't have a lot of lace in this kit. But I thought I might stamp this. It's kind of a different texture on the edge. It kind of gives it a real vintage, almost like it's supposed to have been gilded around the edges. You see that? And I think that will help these pieces to stand out from the background. What do you think? Kind of add a little bit more to it? Someone is calling me. And it was probably an important call, and I'm with y'all, and you're important. So, which one's gonna trump? Well, y'all are. Okay. So we're doing something different than the other page, but it should still all tie together because we use some other elements that are alike. What do you think? Are we getting there? A little different? You like the stamp on the edges? It's kind of cool, isn't it? All right, so let's glue this bad boy down in the center. And then we'll finish decorating this page, and I'll draw for the winner. That is part of the type edges, distressed edges, I think. What are you doing now? Pranking me. Oh, yeah, check it out. Yeah, you like the shabby stitches too. They're fun. There's 4 stamps with that edge, and I think they're edges, distressed edges, they're not shabby. I think it's distressed edges, but I know it's edges. If you type edge, you'll be organizing your craft space, which is tiny. Yeah, I've seen your little space because you have homeschool. Are you in like a laundry room, I think, or utility room? Oh, I forgot to trim my page so it sticks out just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it down. It's okay, y'all. And still had enough on there. I'm just going to add a little bit of the Distress inks to the edges. And hi, Penny. Shabby stitches. This was, it's edges something, Robin. If you'll type edge, it should tell you. Tiny closet thing. Okay, I thought you were. Like a closet or utility room or something. I've got other friends that's what they have too, because they have children and the rooms get taken up by everybody else. So I think I'm going to go right about there. I'm just folding my page. Okay, good. So you can see that triangle over there. Okay. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to turn it. Yeah, like that. I got a curved edge, so I'm just going to kind of slide this up. Me a she shed. We all do. I want one that's about 3,500 square feet, Penny. I want to be able to have little areas for each kind of crafting, because I also made jewelry, and I did lampwork bead making. I've done, I think I'm going to go down in the corner. Cross stitch. I make quilts. I've used to do floral arrangements with my mom. I've done it all. I think I'm going to put this one down here. Yeah. And then we'll put some of these decorations. Oh, that will be pretty right there. I love it. Because look at all the different textures and layers that we got. And we still have writing space above and below. Junkie Josie. Textured. Thank you so much. Textured edges. I knew it was edges something. Thank you so much, Robin. You are such a big help to me. I greatly appreciate you. She also is one of my main admins with the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. She and Angelica and Calico Collage are admins of that group as well. Yes, exactly. No kids or husbands allowed. Do you love it, Norella? I mean, it's some of what you do digitally, but I'm showing them how to put it together in the physical form. So, yes, I understand. You don't want to buy the digitals. You don't want to mess with it. Well, you can make your own, and here's how you can do it. Here is how you can do it. I think I'm going to put that there. And I've got one of these guys. But I also have this dragonfly. And you know what? You don't have to cover all the space. You can leave part of it because who knows, you may have a little picture that you want to put there. You like the stencil? Yes, this stencil comes in the yellow kit. Yes, yes, yes. You love it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So I think let's put cheerful out here. And then if you had a little photo, you could put it there. Or me, it's my journal. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I like it. All right. This is your last chance. I'm going to finish this page. And I'm going to draw for the winner unless y'all have questions or want me to show anything else. We made 2 journal pages. I'll get it back out and show you the other journal page so you have some time if you want to get in the raffle. You just make a donation of any dollar amount and you can get entered into the raffle and type in !raffle if you have donated. Only those that have donated are eligible. And also remember, you get a free digital downloads, the free digital downloads from my shop, and you also get a discount. You just need to create an account on my website by going to my account at lindaisrael.com. Fill out the account information and then send me a message to the contact me on my website with your YouTube name and the email address you used to create your account. I love it. On my website, and I'll get you added to the YouTube donators group. All right, so I'm going to kind of show you where we are, or where I am on my journal that I get to keep, because I don't ever get to keep one unless I at the workshops, if there's enough room at a table for me to sit down, I'll make a journal with the class. So you know that win a journal for me, if you're always wondering, why does it take so long for Linda to send the journal? Well, I'm showing it to other people because I don't have time to make a sample journal. So I'm using your journal that you won as a sample journal. So please be patient. You will get your journal. It just may take a couple of weeks. Oh, dear. Oh, you feel better now, Robin? Yep, just in case you typoed, get it in there. Get it in there. Okay, so I've got 4 of these pages and 2 of these pages. So if I were to bind this, do I want that in the center? Or do I want that? I love that one. I think that should be the center. So I'm just going to faux put it together because I want to make a few more pages. But I wanted to show y'all the gist of what I'm doing here. So this comes in the printed kit. And then all of this is what I made. So we've got this journal page. And then let's do this journal page. We're going to do this journal page. I'm going to do this journal page. I'm going to start back over. Because see, I want more of these pages in here. I like to do them in sets of 3s. 2s or 3s. It just kind of depends upon what I have made up. I think I like that page. I may go ahead and put that in there anyway. I may do this. So I want a page separating these. And then I want this one in the middle. So if we're just kind of looking at it so far, here is, I haven't printed the inside cover piece. I thought I did, but I guess I forgot. And then that would be, and I'll decorate this some more. There's a pocket page. I'll probably put a pocket on this page. That one's decorated. These are those little fabric tabs I was showing you at the beginning of the journal, the video. That it's a gal that's in the junk journal tutorials, and I completely forgot her name before I started the video. I think it starts with the M-I, Mia, something like that. Okay. Well, I know about it now, Sonia. I saw it. And then this one, I'll decorate some more. I'll decorate some more. I'll have another page in here. Then I've decorated this one. I'm liking it. I like my journal. I hope you like what I've done. So you kind of see the other, those are the same. But this side, you know, so you kind of see how it looks together. And I do this sometimes if I'm really unsure of my paper placement. You know, how is it going to look beside the other page? I may go in and be really anal and pull pages out and reorganize them. All right, so I'm going to get this journal down. Are y'all ready for me to pick the winner who's going to win this little journal here? The flamingo, not peacock, flamingo. Thank you so much, Margie. I got to spend a little bit more time on it since it was mine. You love the yellow kit, Robin? Thank you. I'm glad. Yay. All of the pieces in this yellow kit, those are mine. This is my artwork. You know, all of these designs that you see, that's all my artwork that I scanned in and sent to Norella, and then she's added her beautiful digital to it, you know, when she's added this stuff and this stuff with the, those are pansies, right? Pansies. You know, the way she's done the layering and the layering of even all my gel prints behind the word journal. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's 3 different layers there. Yeah, the yellow kit's favorite. But I really love how this one came out. It was a lot of fun to make. And I hope whoever wins it enjoys it. I got to go in and repair a couple of things because it's got beat up. But I hope you enjoy it. Oh, the yellow dots is on the cover is my gel prints. All of it. Yeah, Monday. It'll be in my shop Monday. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you love the yellow kit a lot. It is not a subscription box. It's just a regular box. And it'll be in my shop on Monday. You'll also be able to get the add-on journal kit and a mini journal. We won't have paint, another separate paints. You want all 3 of them, Amanda? I've got partially finished of the other one. So on Monday, I'll pull out the other 2 journals that I have made that I still kept because those were months ago. And they're not completely finished, but you can get an idea what they look like. Well, thank you, Vicki. Thank you. All right. Well, we're going to do the drawing now. This person will win the journal. Thank you so much, Carrie Ann. Thank you. So if you donated, make sure you enter. I'm going to get a drink of water, and then we're going to pick. All right. I'm taking my drink. Is this camera placement better? And do you think that I'm looking into the camera more often with it being there? I needed lots of water, y'all. I've been talking a lot. Vicki, you're getting close on your bucks. Hey, Raven. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Cross his fingers. The yellow kit has the add-on kit combines the planner with the journal kit. The rainbow kits have planner pages with the journal kit, the large journal kit. Let me get my words out right. The large journal kit that you can get as a digital download or as a physical printed kit is blended. It is junk journal kit and planner kit. Okay? You missed Calico Collage? I'm just sitting here waiting to see who's going to win. Why am I looking into the water bottle? I don't know. I just look at the water bottle. All right, let's see who's going to win the journal. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Any questions? Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer those after I pick the winner. Carrie Ann, congratulations. You won. Carrie Ann. Whoop, whoop. And that's the Tropical Journal. Congratulations! Yay! That's awesome. Woot woot! I hope you enjoy this little journal. I hope you like it. All right, let me see if there's any questions. Printed kit is mine, Christy says. Okay, you think you understand, Sandra? Okay. I've got... Okay, I'm trying to make sure. Here is the large kit that I printed on my home printer. It's not professionally printed, so it's not shiny. It's not on laser paper. It's on my inkjet. So this is one of the pages of the large kit. So this background is my artwork. It's one of my stencil designs and gel prints blended together to get this design. Here's the other side. Again, when you see this color, that's my art that Norella's put into it. So this really has a lot of me in it. And I think that's amazing how she's able to take my artwork and put it to use. This is a sunflower that I made. Here's another one of my sunflowers. She made the person and colored them. And I think those are the little sunflowers are this sunflower shrank down because she made this little bird person. Isn't that cool? And then here's this one. This is a planner page, okay? This is a planner page. This is the 1 month planner page. Sunflower up here is my design. That's one of my gel print stencil designs. This is another one of my stencil designs that I hand drew, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be a real stencil, but she's used it in the background. My design. And I just love how she layers all this together. Here's a planner page again. Okay. And that's again all the layers. And then I like the butterflies she's put. I don't know. She just does such a great job. Even the gel prints down here. And this has got lots of layers. It's got the music. It's got the stencil design. It's another one that I did. Some more stencil design. My sunflowers that I painted, she blended them together. I mean, it's amazing. If you ordered that large printed kit, could I get it so it's not on the shiny paper? I guess I could print it myself. This is on my home printer. So, if that's what you want, let me know. And we start at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Sandra. I'm in Central Standard Time. So right now it's 3:22 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that was another planner page. I don't know if I said that. I just love it. Norella called me and said, well, did you get a chance to look at the kit? I said, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you that I love it. I've been so busy. Another planner page. This one just makes me so happy. It's just a fun, happy journal kit. Another planner page. This is one of the covers. Okay. There's the back side. Here's another cover. That's the back side. Y'all gonna get sick of being here, I understand. The papers make you happy. So this is a fussy cut page. That's my art. That's Norella putting it all together. I just love how she's did it. She did it. I haven't really looked completely closely at all of it. I was like, oh, I love that. I love that. I love the Black-Eyed Susans, yeah. I love this strip too, because she's blended my gel prints below it. The daffodils, rose, my sunflower. Youth has no age, because we're a couple of young chicks. You made a fake book cover with the little chicks on it. Oh, cool! You like the bird person too, Robin? You were off by an hour, Sandra? Well, get your clock synced up. She did one of these in the Grandma's Garden, one of these little envelopes with the fancy edges, and I showed in the last live on Monday how to make your own by tracing that template. And I like these little pockets and the little circles. And then this one, she says, the story of two young chicks. So it's like a little book cover in a sense, but it's a really wide journaling card. Isn't that fun? And I like the tags. I like the shorter tags. What do you think of the author? I think that was funny. Henrietta Hatcher. So that's she got me and her in here, and then she added Henry. I love the authors. Isn't that awesome? You like the words to cut up? Those are fun, aren't they? I like the little words. So say, Norella, they're saying they like the words. They like the words to cut up. I do too. Bye, Carrie Ann. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Robin. You're welcome. You're welcome. Daisies are your favorite, Christy? Oh, awesome. Love the Black-Eyed Susans and all the different yellow flowers. Yeah, because there's a nice variety. Of course, yellow is one of Norella's favorite colors. You like the tag books? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it was cute. I love it. Somebody's messaging me. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to get off here. been on for 3 hours. So thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate you watching. For your donations, y'all make my day. I can be kind of down, before I get on the show. And once I get going, it's just so much fun. My face hurts from smiling and laughing. Gerber daisies and sunflowers have always been Christy's favorite. That was nice. Sandra, I get my professional printing done at a print shop, not like Staples or whatnot. I use a professional print shop, and what they do is they print bigger than the 8.5 by 11, and then they cut it, and that's how they get it to work. And then on my printer at home, it will print edge to edge. So I'm just printing that on my computer printer at home. But it's not going to work for doing 100 of those kits. I know you love yellow. Love how bright it is. It's so happy, isn't it? Thank you so much, Carrie. You too. Thank you. You're very welcome, Angelica. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Junkie Joe's going crazy now. He's adding links. Bye, Barbara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all of you. Let me get my notes out. I got to go run some errands. Y'all have a fabulous rest of the day. See you on Monday. We'll be doing the yellow kit, and we will be making a big journal using all the kits together. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'll send it to you, Sherry. Let me go in the other room and do that. You're welcome. All right, we're going to end this, so let me get to the right spot. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you made Junkie Joe go crazy, Angelica. Bye, everybody. Have a fabulous day, weekend. Be happy. Enjoy life, because, there's no reason to be grumpy and upset. Just get over it. Try to be happy. Smile and enjoy life, y'all. Love you. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Mwah. Bye-bye.